May. So happy you're here with us on this Friday, and we have some special guests to take us into the weekend, the Sharks.
Yes, all of the Sharks. Going back into the tank, the Shark Tank, back tonight on ABC. We got the whole gang. Mark Cuban, Barbara Corcoran, Lori Grenier, Damon John, Kevin O'Leary, Robert Herjavec. Good morning to you all. It is so good to see you. Season 12 of Shark Tank. Can you believe it? I want you all, first off, just in a word, what it's like to be back. Lori, let me start with you.
Relieving.
Damon.
Inspiring.
Kevin.
Crazy.
Robert.
Motivating, baby.
Barbara.
Shocking.
Did I get everybody in there? Did I get everybody? Okay. Oh, yeah. Exciting. I was about to say, how could I forget Mark? But that's the thing. Mark won't let you forget Mark.
True. Barbara, how did it feel to be back? Everybody loves the chemistry that you guys bring to the set. What was it like to be back together again?
You know, 12 years working, competing with one another is an awful long time. But this year, I'm telling you, it was so different. The minute I walked onto that set and I saw everybody, I was personally overwhelmed with love. I realized we were a family. I was just overwhelmed. Like, thank God we're together. And I guess it's always been that way, but it surprised me to really see that we were indeed a family. That was wonderful. I even got to love everybody except for you, Kevin. You're still out there. I'm deciding.
Well, you know, Barbara, I must say, the only reason you got to that set is I bought you a new broom. I must say,
some things never change.
It was absolutely incredible that we could have over 260 people working together in a bubble and all stay safe. We have to hand it to the producers, Sony, ABC, you know, MGM. Nobody had ever pulled that off before, and yet we did. We are the model for how television is going to be made safely going forward during this pandemic.
I love that. And I want to talk a little bit more about that, Damon, because obviously we've all had to change how we operate. Everything's changed in the world. What changes will we see on this show?
I think you'll see people who, you know, you couldn't come on the show and say, you know what, before COVID, I was doing bad, and now I'm really doing bad. Help me out. So what you're seeing is people who have lost their jobs or just off the couch have become, you know, millionaires even before coming to the show. Because they pivoted, they did what was in their control and took advantage of what they had to make even more. So it's really absolutely amazing.
And you talked about pivots. A lot of people are talking about the pandemic pivots that people have taken. And then some people picked up a lot of new hobbies and habits, including the 6 of you. Now, I'm not sure all of you all are aware of what your fellow Sharks have been doing, but would you be surprised to know that one of you Sharks learned to speak German during quarantine? Do you all know who that was?
No, who was that?
Robert?
Good. Robert, speak up.
Guten Tag, wie geht's? That's all he learned.
It's in a line, Robert.
I learned German so I could train my dog that I brought over from Holland.
Wow.
Trixie.
Wow, danke, Rob. Okay, guys, we got another one. Who in the group learned to play the harmonica, perfected their musical skills?
That'd be Damon.
I'm going to say Damon.
DJ, yeah, Damon.
Damon.
All right, harmonica player, let's hear a few tunes, shall we?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Oh, no. Yay, Barbara!
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. We need a longer pandemic.
You think it's easy to play a harmonica? It takes 2 years to learn. It's not easy. And try blowing through just one hole with your mouth. It's not easy.
You're full of hot air. So many jokes.
All right, which Shark hosted a talk show from their bed?
Oh, Lori.
Yeah, Lori, for sure.
Lori.
Very controversial, very risque. Terrible.
Now, I was surprised when we said harmonica. A lot of you all thought it was going to be Damon for some reason. We can get into that later. But one of the Sharks did become a skilled archer. A skilled archer. Do you know who that was?
Damon.
Gotta be Damon.
I'm going to say Damon.
Okay, so Damon's good with the bow and arrow, and
There we go.
Look at that.
Look at that. What are you doing with that thing,
For the
man?
zombie apocalypse.
Ah, he's getting ready.
Okay, but
The
wait.
next wave.
There's more. Which shark extended their range of their jump shot? I feel like this is kind of a
trophy. Yeah, shocking, right?
Oh, wow.
Couldn't even let him guess.
That's how I relax. I go out and shoot buckets, and got to get the jumpers up. All his life.
All right, and finally,
Hang on, Mark likes basketball? I'm shocked.
Shocking. All right, last one. Which of your fellow sharks became a country music songwriter?
None of us.
Excuse me.
Look
Listen,
at
you're
that.
sitting alone in a pandemic. That's all about country music. This is a beautiful song I call She Loved Me Like a Dagger. And she loved me like a dagger. And that's so different than a knife. One can cut you so badly, and the other, it scars you for life. Wow.
We got to get that guitar and that harmonica together. Guys, if nothing else, you all have given us something to look forward to on season 12. Guys, it is so good to see you. So good to see you back together. You all, we're really looking forward to seeing you down the road. But season 12 of Shark Tank premieres tonight.